Okay guys, welcome back to another amazing video. Today is our official day, and then I can tell you that I'm back 100%. No, sorry, no, just 50 to 60% recovered. So I'm thankful for the opportunity that I have this morning. Okay, so it's an amazing morning this morning. So let me quickly share. So guys, welcome back. We are doing great. I'm also doing great. I hope you are also doing great. Okay, just trying whether I can invite somebody as a guest. Okay, so guys, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well by the grace of God. I'm also doing well by the grace of God. It has been an amazing week so far. The week has begun, but I'm not healthy enough. But today I'm very grateful for recovering my health, greater percentage of my health. I'm thankful. And then I want to give the thanks to you guys that during these hard times, you have been there for me. You have been wishing me well, contacting me, and then you have been praying for me. Okay, so guys, I'm back with you. And then today is another day. Good morning, Maoli. Good morning, Muslima. Guys, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? So, guys, in today's stream, what I'll be discussing with you is the business side of the chicken farming that we are doing, the business side, okay? How we can actually make money from the chickens, taking into consideration either their meat, their eggs, or selling the birds, okay? That is what we are going to discuss in this particular video, the business side, okay? Now, whatever we are going to discuss here, you can also use it in other sectors. So it may not be solely purposely for local chickens. You can use it in terms of crop production or rearing any livestock. It can be goats, it can be sheep, it can be cattle. It is applicable, okay? Now, whenever it comes to raising local chickens, first, you need to understand, one, their feed intake. Two, how you have to supplement these birds to perform. And three, you need to understand their laying cycle. It's very, very important whenever it comes to the business side. Their feed intake, their supplementing, and then their laying cycle. You need to have fair knowledge about this so that you know how to handle your birds in order to make money. Okay? What I mean is, good morning, Florence from SA. Welcome. It has been a long time, Florence. I'm very happy for you. It has been some time. How are you, Florence? So, guys, what I mean is, if you don't know anything about the laying cycle of your birds, then you will not be taking into consideration their output. Okay? What I mean is, if there is a fall, if there is a reduction in the production rate of your birds, you will not be able to identify it early. Okay? Because you can have a bird, or if you are dealing with the flock, today you can get, let's say, 45% laying rate. Tomorrow, 46. A day after tomorrow, 44. A day after tomorrow, 40%. You will not know. I'm good, bro. So you not know anything. Okay, so guys, I think we are back. To hinder your profit, I mean is you may have a bird, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds, that are laying below. Okay, so good morning. Okay, so good morning. How are you? I'm also doing great. We are back. So you need to find out the bets that are laying below average. So average. So if you don't take into consideration their laying cycle, so guys, so meaning you encounter is this week your profit margin may go up, but the following week your profit margin may fall drastically, which you will not know what is causing it. Okay. Now, why it is important for you to understand the feed consumption of these birds is because it affects their laying cycle or their laying process. So it is very important to understand the feed intake of the birds. Okay. Now I'll give you this example. If you have 30 birds that you are dealing with, 30 birds, they can consume, let's say, 2.5 kilograms of feed a day or 3 kilograms of feed a day, depending on what is happening in the farm. Okay. What I mean is, if you see that the bird's production rate falls below average, let's say they are giving you 40 intake. We are using 30 as an example. If you are giving your birds 3 kilograms of feed a day, 3 kilograms of feed a day, and then their production rate falls to, let's say, 40 or 45, you reduce the feed intake from the 3 kilograms to 2.5 kilograms. Okay, that will reduce the cost of your production or the amount you are spending on the feed. At the back end, it is increasing your profit margin. But if you think, oh, the birds always consume 3 kilograms of feed a day, so if the production rate also falls, most of them became broody, you still continue to give them 3 kilograms of feed. You are just doing more harm than good to yourself. Okay, so you understanding the laying cycle of the birds, meaning if most of your birds became broody, like what I shared with you yesterday, that majority of the birds became broody, I will reduce their feed intake because the egg production rate in the farm will fall. Okay, will fall. It can fall from 50 back to 35 or 30. So the feed intake must be reduced in order to tally with the cost of production. Okay, so if you are just static, you are not flexible enough in your farm, then your profit margin will be fluctuating and there will be gaps in the margin, and which will cause you at the long run not to be profitable as such. You can be making, let's say, 2%, 3%, or 5% return in a month if you are static. But if you are flexible enough, you know about the laying cycle of the birds. If you see that 20% of your birds became broody, you can reduce the feed intake for the birds by 10%. I hope that is clear. If the egg production falls for the birds, let's say within this week, their production rate falls, then you find out what caused it. If it's because of the laying cycle, then you reduce the feed intake for the birds. Okay? Now, what of if the birds are giving you a very good production rate? So if, let's say for instance, you are having 30 birds and then you are giving them 3 kilograms of feed, and then they are giving you 19, 20, 22, 23 eggs a day, you have to maintain the 3 kilograms. Okay? Now, 3 days, you give the birds 3 kilograms of feed. The fourth day, you reduce the feed intake to 2.5 kilograms. Then, the fifth day, you increase the feed intake to the 3 kilograms just to check the production rate, whether it will remain the same. Okay, so you reducing the feed intake from 3 kilograms to 2.5 in a day will not impact or have any great impact on the birds. Okay, these are things I've tested. Okay, I have a lot of data here. These are things I've tested, giving birds different variations of the feed per day and then the production rate in relation to the feed intake. So you have to be calculative enough to understand the feed intake of the birds, their production cycle is very, very key. If you are just static, if your number is huge, then you are going to incur loss, or your profit margin will fall below the norm. And then you will not be able to identify what the cost of the fall. Okay, you may think, oh, it's the birds that became broody, so, or their laying cycle has ended, so it will take them 4, 5, 7 days to begin a new laying cycle. No, you are the manager of the farm, you are managing the birds, so you have to be calculative enough, and then you need to understand what to do in order to maintain your profit margin when those times occur in your farm. Okay, I don't know whether you are understanding my point, but wait, let me get this manual here. Okay, we have a diary here. Let's take this week. I don't know which week is this week. Okay, so the first day, we carried this test on 26 birds. Okay, so we just assume they are 30. The network is not stable. I'm streaming on the 3G network, so that is why we are having the glitch. So we carry out this test, and then we have 30 birds, but this one, the ones that are laying, are 26 in addition to the roosters. So we take it. So one, we gave the birds 2.5 kilograms of feed, and then they laid 19 eggs. Have you seen it? And then laid 15 eggs. Now the 3, what we understand is it the birds have ended their laying cycle? We find out that no, it's not the birds. So we keep the feed intake for the 3 to be 2.5 kilograms, which the birds laid 17 eggs. So 19, 15, 17. It shows that there is a consistency in a pattern, meaning the feed intake for the birds at that 3 days is not enough for the birds. So we increase the feed 3 kilograms on back. We've seen that. Let's try day 5 and see. Day 5, we gave the birds 2.5 kilograms of feed, and then their production rate falls to 15 eggs. So it clearly shows that it is the feed intake that is having impact on the birds. Okay, not the birds laying cycle has ended. So we maintain the 3 kilograms on day 6. Day 6, we give them 3 kilograms, and then they give us 90. And then it continued like that. Okay, so we maintain the 3 up to this particular. Let's check. Guys, we have this week, the one we give the birds 3 kilograms of feed, and then the birds laid 13 eggs. Have you seen the fall in the production? So what happened? We just want to find out if it is due to the laying cycle. Okay, it's most of them, they can end their laying cycle without becoming broody. You have to understand that. And then if some birds become broody, if some of the birds become broody, they will not lay. Some will lay for a day and then stop. Okay, but most of the birds will stop their laying cycle without becoming broody. Sorry for that line. So you have to understand that a bird can end its laying cycle without becoming broody. So we gave the birds 2.5 kilograms of feed, and then they laid 9 eggs, which clearly tells us that the production rate has fallen, meaning most of the birds has ended their laying cycle. So the third day we gave the birds 3 kilograms, and then they laid. So what we quickly do is to reduce the feed intake to 2.5 quickly. So throughout the week, we just maintain 2.5 kilograms of feed, 2.5 kilograms of feed throughout, in order for us to remain profitable. Okay, because the production rate has fallen, and then we test the birds the following day to check whether it is the feed intake or they have ended their production cycle. So it is the production cycle that had been ended. So we just maintain the 2.5 kilograms of feed throughout until we've seen an increase in the production rate again on a new week. Before a new week began, the birds laid 14 eggs. So we increased the feed intake to 3 kilograms to see. But as we increased the feed intake to 3 kilograms, the following day the birds laid 11 eggs. And then we still maintain the 3 kilograms of feed the next day, and then the birds laid 20 eggs, meaning they've resumed, majority of them has resumed laying. Okay, so you have projection or directly proportional to the laying rate. Okay, birds will take 15 days, 17, 18, 20 days to end a complete cycle. Local chickens. Some may go beyond the 20 days, some 22, 21, 26, depending on the capacity of the birds. And then if you see in the production rate, the feed intake. So if it means the birds are laying cycle, then what you need to do is to quickly adjust their feed intake. You reduce it by a certain percentage, which will keep your profit margin intact. Okay, so I hope you've learned something, but don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And then on Thursday, we shall be diving deep into this, how to do this and do it well. We'll be discussing it further on Thursday. And then don't forget to join the Telegram group. Also, the Telegram channel is live. So just use the link to join the Telegram channel. Okay, so guys, I'll see you on Thursday for another wonderful stream like this. Sorry for the glitch. Bye bye for now.